Hello folks, Jared here and welcome back to RacingGamerSlovenia, and today this is the beginning of a new series. As you guys can see, the title is Forgotten Cars of RacingGamerSlovenia, and you know, it's pretty obvious why. In this series we will put cars that are not used much and have been pretty much forgotten into the spotlight. So today we have a car which I did previously review back when it first came out, the 1990 Ferrari Testarossa, and this I have not seen any of these in lobbies pretty much ever since, you know, they came out with other Ferraris in the showroom. I think it was around 6 months ago. They're still in the showroom, but no one is buying these. Like, okay, I have seen a few 360s around, but the 355 and the Testarossa are nowhere to be seen. This is only 700 gems, which is not a lot for a Ferrari considering, you know, the racer club stuff and all that, which, you know, we had to spend a whole lot of gems back in the day to get Ferraris, and this one actually has vaulted first place events. I have been selling this car ever since I reviewed it half a year ago, and it still didn't sell. And it's not really expensive either, you know, like I think this one was $5. I managed to sell my other one yesterday for $3, but you know, there's a reason why these are not selling a lot, and it's because you know, this is probably the worst S-Class Ferrari, or not the worst, but the slowest. And well, in this video we're gonna go over the max setup and all that. Pretty much it's gonna be like a standard review, but for a car which no one gives a shit about. But should they? That's what we'll try to find out. Now, one of the, I guess, benefits of using a car which isn't used much is that you can easily get the world record, and oddly enough, the world record on RacingGamerSlovenia collective records was a 7.951, and I broke that within the first 3 runs I had with this car. And I believe I set the new world record for the Testarossa as well with a 7.869. Oddly enough, as you guys can see, the flywheel here is stock because professional grade does not add anything, and these only add engine damage, so I'm just gonna keep that stock, obviously. But it's not a terrible car to drive either. I mean, okay, it's not very consistent, but you know, Ferraris tend to not be super you know, easy to drive on this game either, so it's quite understandable. As you guys can see, the bottle is on you know, I guess professional grade A, just because we don't want to run out of NOS towards the end of the race. There you go, customizability. Pro, and as you guys can see, you cannot put headlights on this car because obviously, you know, it does have pop-up headlights. Okay, so I think we're gonna go ahead. As you guys can see, the speed rating is 1669, and keep in mind that, you know, the cars like the Ferrari California, which are known to be super fast for S-Class, did have like 1672 when maxed, so that's probably the reason why this car did not have a good time in this game whatsoever. Anyways, now this car is not too bad to drive, but it's not very consistent either. The launch is pretty precise. Let me just show you how to vaguely do it. There you go. Can we actually break the world record? That would be brilliant. I don't think we can, because I messed up the last gear. But pretty much the release for this car is just slightly before the first light comes on. So it's not exactly like the NSXR, but it is kind of close. And all the shifts are late at 7900 RPM. As you guys can see, that was a 7.9 exactly, and that run, my best time there, is in fact the world record for this car as of right now. I don't think anyone's running these whatsoever, so I feel like there is a pretty decent chance that I will hold this record for quite a while. But you know, obviously you guys are welcome to break that. The link to the group in which the time will be posted eventually is in the description, so check that out. Let's have another run here. Oops, just hit my mic there, sorry about that. I am actually using my PC mic to record this. Ah, fucking hell, okay. So obviously this car isn't actually any good in the 68 lobby, because that's probably the only thing at which this car might be kind of good at, and I didn't actually tune it yet. As you guys can see, this is just maxed, and I might go for it, obviously, because this car does already have NOS. But it will still be decent with NOS in the 68 lobby, I believe. I did not check the world record, but it could be halfway decent. Obviously, it will not beat campaign cars in S-Class or pretty much anything. Actually, it will probably beat the ACRX Viper, which I do quite like. Okay, I missed that. So yeah, when I tried to get the world record for this car, I spent a whole lot of gems because the launch, oddly enough, is pretty precise. And you know, I had countless traction losses and all that. I got pretty lucky actually getting the perfect launch in the first run, but I messed up that one shift, so whatever. And I feel like this time here is gonna be very much impossible to beat pretty much if you have no previous experience with this car. So let's hop into a lobby again. Actually, should we even hop into a lobby? I don't know. I guess I can as well, you know, give my opinion on this car. So look, did it deserve to be forgotten the way it was? On one hand, you know, it's not really useful for anything. It's slow for S-Class. It is expensive gem card, obviously not available for RLC. But on the other hand, it is the oldest Ferrari in the game. Not oldest by, you know, the date of it being added into the game, but you know, it is the car is from 1990 and it does look quite nice. It does have a certain charm to it, and I feel like if it's decent in the 68 lobby, I might use this for tuning, because a lot of people didn't even see this car, don't even know this car exists, and I feel like it shouldn't exactly be as forgotten as it is, but that might just be me. Personally, I would put this car somewhere along with the ACRX Viper, the S-Class one, which honestly I do quite like as well, but this one is a bit tougher to drive. Then again, it is kind of faster. I'm fucking confused as fuck here, sorry about that, but I don't know, I would give this car, you know, a rating of, I don't know, I guess it just didn't deserve to be forgotten. That's how I'm gonna rate cars in this series. I did not figure this one out completely, but it's not a bad car. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to share your opinion on this car, and let me know if there are any more forgotten cards I should check out. My name is Jerry, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!